What's up, everyone, and welcome to the Bougie Sports Eras Tour. I'm your MC, Yvette, and I'm so happy you're here. I just want to have a quick shout out to say thank you for all the participation that you guys did this week. We had a lot of fun with this. We always kind of go over the top, but that's what Bougie Sports is. We put the extra in sports, right? If you haven't already, please subscribe to us on YouTube. Let's go ahead and bring in the rest of the band. We have the 80s, the 90s, the early 00s. I mean, we're going everywhere, you guys. We're going to hit all the decades. How are you guys doing? Excited?
Yes.
Understatement.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Yes. Everyone looks amazing tonight in their era fits.
You too.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. I didn't know what 70s like for each era you could have like different type of vibes, right? For each era,
Yep.
So yeah, I would think everyone looks amazing tonight, and
Thank you.
let's get started. What do you guys think?
All right.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Let's go,
Yeah.
dudes.
So it was a decade of big hair, neon, Madonna, Michael Jackson, yes, the 80s. And we have our 80s girl right here in the house, Lana. What's
Hey, hello everybody.
up?
One of my favorite 80s, 90s. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yes, you look amazing in your
you.
little get up there.
It's very look, and it's off the shoulder.
Yes, on brands, baby. I absolutely love it.
Mhm.
So, why don't you go ahead and take us back to 1980?
Let's go back. So let's go back to, should we start with our some of our top athletes of the 80s?
Sure.
Let's go there.
Can't go wrong with that.
We cannot go wrong with that. Oh, isn't that great? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh, let's go back to Mary Lou. We skipped her. There we go. I know you all remember Mary Lou Retton. 1984, the Olympics, perfect score, gold medal, 2 silver, 1 bronze. She killed it. First representative for the Wheaties.
Yes.
The first gymnast in the Olympic Hall of Fame. I mean, how can you not? She just, look at her. She just screams 80s, right?
And I must, sorry to interrupt, but there is an awesome fun fact about Mary Lou Retton.
Yes.
We're birthday twins. And I don't have a lot of birthday twins, January 22nd. But I'll never forget, everybody wants to know who, shares a birthday with them. And it's Mary Lou Retton for me. So, although she's a lot shorter than I am.
You know what? Fun fact, everybody out there. We all know how short I am. I'm 4'11". She's 4'9". So she's actually shorter than me. That's why she's able to, do what she did as a gymnast. But, Another fun fact about Mary Lou Retton, I don't know if you remember this, but that hairstyle, remember?
Yeah.
Right after she debuted and won, in the Olympics, that hairstyle was like the hairstyle. It was like the Rachel was in the 90s, right? That was the hairstyle. Isn't that crazy?
Yes. The pixie cut. And I mean, she pulls it off there, perfectly.
She pulls it off. Yeah. I did not pull it off. She pulled it off.
Go Mary Lou, January 22nd in the house.
Woo-woo! And next we have,
who's that?
I mean, seriously, when you think about the 80s in basketball, there's a lot of great players, Larry Bird, blah, blah, blah. Michael Jordan. Now I think even people now in basketball season say, who's the greatest of all time? LeBron, Jordan, blah, blah, blah. To me, Jordan. That's just my personal opinion. But, 6 championships under the Bulls, 5 MVP, 3, I think it was a 3 All-Star, NBA owner, sneaker mogul, just amazing businessman, actor. He was in Space Jam.
Very and super competitive. I love the fact that he had if he wanted to beat someone, he was gonna get them. You know what I mean?
Right? I know. Hall
Awesome.
of
Yeah. I mean,
Famer.
Michael Jordan, man.
I love
Yeah.
Michael. Love him. Love the shoes. Love it all. Michael Jordan.
Mhm. Yes.
And last but not least, of my number 3 is Joe Montana. This was a rough one. It was hard
Yeah.
to find 3. There were so many good ones in the 80s
Absolutely.
from all different, but 4-time Super Bowl winner with the 49ers. He was a 3-time MVP, Hall of Famer, comeback player. Remember, he had that injury. I can't remember exactly the injury, but he had some injury. And they're like, oh, he's never going to play football again. Came back.
And it's Joe Montana. Yeah. Amazing.
It's amazing.
Wow. Those were 3 great. Yeah, 3
Three
great right there.
great athletes of the 80s. I think most agree. I'm seeing a lot of great comments. Oh, let's get into the movies. Let's do it in the movies. So obviously, E.T. I think E.T. was what, 1982-ish, I believe.
Yeah.
Mega hit. Probably, obviously, one of the biggest movies to come out of the 80s. Did you see E.T.?
Oh, duh.
I mean,
Yeah.
did you cry like a baby when we thought E.T. was dead?
I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure I did.
I mean,
Heartwarming story. That's what made it so great. Like, even though E.T. is so ugly, you still loved him.
you did, and you wanted. I was like, oh, I want E.T. I want E.T. to live in my closet,
And Reese
So-
Pieces. I mean, orange and brown. Go Browns.
That's right. Oh my gosh, I forgot. That is an underrated candy right there. Reese's Pieces.
Absolutely. That's probably one of my favorite candies.
It is. And
Yeah.
forget about it. Yep.
Yeah.
E.T. did come
Orange
out.
and brown. Orange and brown. We should give away baggies of orange and brown Reese Pieces, Bougie sports bags of Reese Pieces.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
It's the candy
Make
of
your
Bougie
cookies.
sports.
You can make your cookies and use the Reese Pieces. Orange.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm going to do that.
All right. Anyways, let's go.
Done. All right. Next movie is, I think I know what it's going to be. Okay. All right. We're going to talk about this one in a second.
Yeah.
Top Gun. I believe 86. One of the first really big action films ever made, really, has been hailed as one of the first action films. But I want to talk about 2 scenes in that movie. Number 1, let's picture it. And this is really for the ladies out there. Playing with the Boys starts to play by Kenny Loggins. You see the volleyball go up in the air. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The beach volleyball scene in Top Gun. For any of you ladies out there, the best scene in that whole movie. Woo! That was a good one. Scene number 2, Take My Breath Away starts to come on. You got Kelly and Tom up against the wall. You just see the silhouette. First little sexy scene you see as a teenager, and you're like, am I supposed to be watching this?
Yeah.
Just great movie. And the follow-up they did this, great movie.
Oh, yeah.
Maverick?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yes.
That was a good one. But Top Gun.
And this is when Tom Cruise was normal, so you could still think he's hot. Like right now, you can, but back then, that's when you're like, oh, Tom Cruise.
Right?
Be pre-jumping the couch, Cruise.
Yeah. Yeah. This is pre-jumping on the couch.
Yeah, but amazing movie. That's why they redid it. Awesome.
Amazing. Yeah. Amazing. And last movie we have is probably my all-time favorite movie ever made, Christmas Vacation. I can watch Christmas Vacation year-round, recite every word. But this scene right here, I think is, obviously one of the most memorable scenes that people quote almost more than anything out of the movie. So we had to grab this one. But this one was 1989, so it was on the cusp of the 90s. But awesome movie, classic, not just for the holidays. Anytime you want a good comedy, you got it.
Never gets old.
Never gets old.
Never gets old.
Never gets old.
Yeah.
Love it. Another 10 out of 10. What do we have? Oh, okay. Michael Jackson. So there were 3 songs that were top songs of the 80s. And surprisingly, of his era, Michael Jackson, Billie Jean. Are you surprised by that? Because I was surprised by that.
That was the top?
Yeah, but that was like one of the top songs for him was Billie Jean.
I mean,
it's a fantastic song.
yeah, I mean, but not, Thriller. I would think Thriller.
I would have thought
Or
Thriller,
Billie
right?
Bad,
Thriller, or even Beat It.
Yeah.
Even Beat It.
Oh, Billie Jean.
But Billie Jean, though, too, the other piece of Billie Jean, if you remember, is Billie Jean was when he debuted the moonwalk, remember? And he had those silver glittery socks on, and he had his glove on.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm just like staring at the pictures, like trying to take everything in as you.
It was great. I mean, it was.
I mean, Michael Jackson. It's Michael Jackson. That's another person that Let's not talk about when he got weird. We'll just talk about when he was not
in the 80s.
That weird.
Right.
He's the best dancer. Who can dance better than that? And just like the moonwalk and everything like that. Wait, what he did with his body and how he was able to move and how gosh, what a talent. And the Thriller video. Oh my God, I was so scared. Were you scared of the Thriller video?
Oh my God, the eyes at the end. And that was the first, if you remember too, that was the first music video. Remember they had a warning on the front of it, like when it started? But that was a lengthy music video. I mean, that was long. Yeah. That was like a small movie in a music video. It was fantastic. I love Michael Jackson. His music, just everything he did for the pop music was fantastic. And who do we have next? I can't remember what order I went in here.
Yeah.
Prince.
Oh man. Wow.
Another top song of the 80s was Kiss by Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Which I agree. I mean, I agree with that. But I also kind of thought, I was surprised Purple Rain. That movie was amazing. I mean, I thought it was amazing. Mm-hmm. And all the music, coming.
I don't know if I've ever seen Purple Rain. Is he on a motorcycle in that?
Yes, he's in a motorcycle.
I may have seen it, but I haven't like really seen it where I'm like, I can talk about it,
It's good.
I glanced at it.
It's good. I can't remember the girl that was in that movie with him. Apollonia. My hair looks like Apollonia's hair, actually, right now. I have very Apollonia hair right now. Awesome. But Prince, oh my gosh, when he died too, that was so terrible. I mean, but his music, like Michael's music, just classic. I mean, 80s into the 90s. I mean, they crossed decades, Yeah. Great stuff.
What's crazy is I'm pretty sure that the next person you're going to talk about, they're all tragically dead.
Yeah. Actually, that's really sad.
So talented too.
Whitney.
Wow.
So I don't know about you, but I think, my personal opinion, Whitney Houston has like the best voice of anyone. I mean, I love her voice. I love her music. The top song for her coming out of the 80s was How Will I Know? I think that was 86. Loves me. And I always say, because I have a routine that I teach. It's kind of a remake of the song. And I always tell my class, I'm like, that song just got me through those like early teen years, like that struggling with the boys who don't communicate. Like, oh God, how do I know? He didn't write my note in class.
Look how cute she looks.
I know. Stunning.
Love the hair. That was my favorite Whitney look, like that hair. Like, I don't know.
Always stunning. Best. What did she sing? Oh, I'm losing it. The Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
I'm losing it.
I like Whitney XL too, like some of her music.
She did the best rendition of that of anyone. I mean, nobody can top that. Actress as well. Bodyguard was a pretty good movie. But
we should have put a drinking game in here anytime that you can throw in top that.
Top that. Yeah. So yeah. Love you, Whitney. Till Bobby Brown got a hold of you. Right?
Yeah, but he also has a really good he has really good songs.
He does too.
Yeah, oh
So
my gosh.
this
Oh
is
my god.
one of my top stories of the 80s. And actually early on in the great year of 1981, July of 1981, Charles and Diana were married. And do you know that her dress weighed 20 pounds? She had a 25-foot train and the dress itself was 20 pounds. I'm like, what the? That's crazy. 750 million people watched that wedding.
Wow.
I know.
She was, yeah. I know now I just think now when I look at it, I just see her being sad.
I know.
And I think maybe she liked him at this point, but still, I think
I think so too.
Camilla was there.
But you know what? I don't know if you've ever looked back and seen, you can see it on YouTube. There's a video of right after they were engaged, they did an interview and they asked him if he was in love or something like that. And he's like, well, whatever love is. And she giggled and I was like, there's your sign, girl. That was your moment. But he's a prince, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, you stuck up in the moment there, whatever. I don't know, but that was a pretty big sign there. But what an event that was, you know. And I think right after, I think the only follow-up to that maybe had more viewers was when Queen Elizabeth died. Because I don't even think Kate and William's wedding was as big. So that was a pretty big event in the 80s.
That was like, and back then there wasn't many things to watch either on TV, so a lot of people were watching it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Another sad ending, another tragic story about Prince Diana.
I know.
Sorry to bring everything down, but
I know.
we have a happy story here. Let's go.
This is actually a good thing. So, and I was involved in this. So this is what's
Oh,
funny about this. So this is a little fun fact moment from the 80s. This was the anniversary of this was actually this weekend. So May 25th, 1986. There were, make sure I get this right, 5.5 million Americans. It was Hands Across America. And it was everyone that joined in this chain and held hands paid $10. And the money went, and back in 86, $10 was not chump change, right? To fight hunger and homelessness. And there was the only breaks were in like desert areas, but pretty much, and I remember being little and like standing in this, like looking at my mom, like, why am I holding hands with strange people here? You know? But yeah, we actually participated in this. And I just think it was really cool. One of those things that you just don't hear about now, that, you know, all of America came together and held hands and donated for a good cause. So, and we're the anniversary of it with it just being May 25th.
Yeah.
So yeah, another great 80s moment. Oh, let's talk about fashion. Okay, so the one, I think one of the best fashion decades, at least in my opinion, the 80s. 80s was about excess, you know, just being bougie and big and, you know, extra, right?
Yeah.
When Miami Vice came out, the men could not look like Sonny and Crockett any quicker, right? Those blazers came out, those suits came out, the t-shirt underneath, the sunglasses, and everybody had to look like Sonny and Crockett, right? I love it. I love it.
Yeah, another fun fact is that one time I was in Vegas and party with Don Johnson.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. I mean, just hung out, yeah, partied. Like he was
That's
there.
amazing.
Yeah,
Did he still dress like that?
Sadly no. I mean, I mean, maybe, who knows? I mean, he was in Vegas. I was like, awesome.
That's funny. That's funny.
Love it.
What's our next one? Let's see. Oh, so this is another classic male look in the 80s. This was, I'm sure a lot of guys watching out there remember the Chess King stores and obviously merry-go-rounds. So this is definitely the look back then. Button all the way to the top. You cannot have that unbuttoned, right? Everything's fitted. You don't see that anymore. There's a few. Yep. And next is the acid wash. Did you wear all of this, Yvette?
Of course.
I
Yeah.
love it. And this is, I'm trying to see, that looks a lot like, almost like a form of the Z Cavarici a little bit. Everybody looked good in those. Everybody was Jordache. Yes, the
Yeah.
Jordache. Jordache was it. You were not cool if you didn't have a pair of Jordache jeans. That's all I got to say about that. But, and then obviously the acid wash skirts, the jean jackets, the whole look, you had to match it up. It was a thing. It was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and then we got into the bright colors, right?
Yeah.
The
Yes.
windbreakers.
They're back.
They are.
I'm at Homage. You can use our link.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And Yvette did post a post I just saw with the link to Homage.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
you know, support for them for just a brief second there. I don't think they have these pants though. The fluorescent, these are like the MC Hammer style pants. I mean, who did not have those in the 80s? Come on now. The parachute pants looked good on everybody.
I want to get pair of those. What are the browns or the? We'll talk about them later, maybe. Do you know what I'm talking about? You guys know the Browns pants that look like that are the old NFL pants, the 80s pants.
Yes.
There's a name of them. Does it begin with a Z or something?
Yeah. Oh, James was talking about the Jams Bermuda. Yes. Jams were the shorts versions of these.
Whatever.
I can't think of the name of those pants. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Sweet.
Oh, yeah. So these are some of the female fashion icons of the 80s. When Madonna, remember when Madonna came out into the groove era, right? And she had on, everything was, you know, bright. She had like the fishnet look, all the bracelets, you know, her hair was wild. She had that netting in her hair. And every teenage girl ran out to look just like Madonna, right? Her, and then you've got like Cyndi Lauper's kind of along those lines. And then there's Diana again. She was, so now you've got the older lady. Another thing that happened in the 80s, another big thing to happen in the 80s was women went back to work. We really had a transition of women back into careers. So Dynasty was out, right? Falcon Crest, Dallas. So you see Joan Collins there as Alexis Carrington, I think was her last name. Or no, Blake Carrington, that's Alexis, whatever her last name was. From Dynasty. And she was this big, powerful career woman that a lot of ladies in the 80s were like, hey, I'm going back into work and I'm going to look like that when I go to the office, right? So big shoulder pads, you know, all that. And then Diana kind of took suit, you know, you had some ladies that dressed like her as well, but.
Awesome.
Best dressing era.
Yeah.
And I think last but not least, the toys, the Cabbage Patch Kids. Parents trampling each other through the store, through the Toys R Us, sleeping outside to get their kid a Cabbage Patch doll. Did you have a Cabbage Patch doll?
It's funny that you asked that because my daughter just asked me. She just asked me, she's like, did you have American Girl dolls? I'm like, no, we had Cabbage Patch. Yeah.
Yeah, no American Girl.
Of course I did. I had them. Yeah.
Me too.
God, those are ugly dolls.
Yeah. I had a couple of them. Remember their birthdays were on their butt? It's so weird. It's like you had to take, you're like, everybody's like, oh, try to see what their birthday is, you know, so weird.
Oh, gosh.
I know. And then the Care Bears.
Yeah.
Care Bears, another iconic toy of the 80s. Still around today, actually.
Yeah.
You can get Care Bears.
Great.
So,
Awesome.
And the Rubik's Cube.
Never. No, you're never going to get it.
Never gonna get it.
Never ever gonna. I never got it. Never got it.
Do you know the first kid to ever solve that thing, or the first was a kid? I think he was like, I can't remember, he was like 8 or 10. I think he actually took it all the way apart to figure it out, and he got it back together. I watched a documentary or something on it. And
that makes sense to me because kids, that's when you use your brain the most when you're younger.
That was the arch enemy of toys.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I think is that my last one?
That was awesome. Great job.
You.
I totally feel like
you went down memory lane a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
I do.
That was cool. Thank you for that. Let's move right along to the 90s. I mean, who didn't recognize? And there we go with their 90s, pulling off the 90s grunge again, like so many 90s.
Grungy, angsty. I don't care about much of anything.
Yes.
Whatever.
Awesome. Let's get right into
oh,
there you go. That's your
there he is. Mr. Gretzky himself. Who else was able to not just earn but maintain the name of the great one? To be named that, how many athletes earn a title that lives with them forever like that? Very, very few. Even other athletes in other games aren't dubbed the great one. So Wayne Gretzky hoisted that Lord Stanley's cup over his head so many times that there's no debate even to this day, who the great one was and is.
Absolutely iconic. Anytime you think of that sport, that's the first name that you think of. Even to this day, I think that it's Wayne Gretzky, right? Like,
oh yeah,
awesome. Who else do we have here?
This was more fun for me because I am not that big on baseball, so I had to do a little bit more of a deep dive. And especially because I'm not from Seattle, this is more fun for me, but it was the era of the Slugger. And I do remember watching Ken Griffey Jr. knock him out of the park. If I did happen to turn on a baseball game, or if I was at a family member's house and they had baseball going, and there was Ken Griffey Jr. knocking him out of the park left and right. And I think it was just the era of, the slugger, the big league slugger. And I don't think we've seen something like that since the 90s, in just my opinion, and living through that, being a little kid. And that's what stuck out to me in the 90s.
Yeah. I agree with everything that you say there.
Yeah. And so this, I didn't know anything about Mr. Penny over here, so it was fun for me to learn, everything about him besides his name. That his family member dubbed him that, and he went up against such greats as Michael Jordan, and he carved his own way into the game of basketball and did it without having a big name. And so I really picked him, like I said, because he's a lesser known athlete. And just like Mr. Seven, again, I don't know what that means because I don't know a ton about basketball, but for him to be, not ignored, but just not as held up in such a high echelon as, say, Michael Jordan. I want to know about, the underdog players that didn't get the spotlight. So that's why I picked Penny.
Sherry, I can dig it.
I know, totally.
Just keep throwing them in there. Anytime I put in an arrow,
yes.
OMG. Okay.
Oh, who did not?
I know this is your theme, but let me just say one thing.
Please, go for it.
I know every word of Shakespeare because of this freaking movie, because I love Leonardo DiCaprio so much. Okay. God, I'm so happy that this is, and it's beautifully done. It's in everything about it. Sorry.
Okay. No. This movie is exciting because I remember Claire Danes. Do you remember My So-Called Life?
Oh my God, Jordan Catalano.
Yes.
I loved him.
Right. So we all had the biggest crush on him, right? In the 90s.
You didn't. Yeah.
I know. And now she got to make out with the hottest guys.
She
So
did.
what a lucky
She did.
chick, right?
Yes.
And to be able to see her and Shakespeare, everybody in school were forced. We're forced to learn Shakespeare. Do we love it? Do we hate it? But when this movie came out, people were flocking to the theaters to see Shakespeare on the big screen because we got to see our starlet making out with one of the hottest actors of the time. So, oh man, did I love this movie.
The
And
soundtrack to this movie is
right,
absolutely
it's fire. And
bangers, man. Bangers. This whole movie's a banger. Bang, bang, bang. It's
yeah,
amazing. Everything about
exactly.
it. But
I
everything.
still get goosebumps when I see
Yes.
just the poster, and
Exactly. I love it. The white, yeah. Ah.
I know, goosebumps. The good, oh my God. Who are you hearing the song too?
Yes, exactly.
Are you hearing the song? Like, I cannot look at the poster again without hearing the song. And I feel like this was Will Smith's big break into the movies. Like, we all knew him from the small screen, but this was him on the silver screen. And I'm a big, I'm your science girl and I'm a huge nerd. So anything with the aliens, and I'm like, this is so cool. And I remember going to see it as a little kid and seeing all the aliens and thinking it would be so great if this was, I believe it. I still believe it. They're still walking around amongst us and we don't know who they are. And we're waiting for, Mr.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers.
I know.
Yeah, but
It's
yeah,
the whole
absolutely.
beanie thing. See, me and Aaron Rodgers could be related, right? We look like we're in for sure, like whatever. Clueless.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
As
my
if.
God. Was this your introduction to Alicia Silverstone?
Oh.
It was, I think it was. And then she did the music video for Aerosmith. But this is this is a fun fact, and you're hearing it on Bougie Sports first, the home of fun facts in sports. And this is where my sock obsession originated.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
because she could match knee socks with anything, and I was like, I can do that too. And it just made it super mainstream. And socks are so universal. But that movie was so great. And all of her gal pals, they all rallied together. It wasn't catty, it was more fun. They all came together for like good reasons instead of like a lot of chicks, like try to pick each other apart. But these ladies, they were all trying to make things, fun for each other and their fun adventures that they did, and all the babes. Yeah, it was the time when you could drive around, and not be scared of stuff and just,
And
like,
we have to mention Paul Rudd in this movie.
Of course, right. It's funny that I can't remember any of the dudes. I just remember all the chicks. But yeah, that was like, again, the heyday of cruising around in your car with your girls and bump into all. Exactly. That's why we know that. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I think I match. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, oh my God, the magazines.
Oh,
I think that's exactly where I got the influence for this, but I went with more of the grungy, like the chicky version with the black underneath to make it a little more gloom and doom, but totally grunge. And I think I wore it better. And the hats are totally not right for the decade, but whatever.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah, it was all about the beanie, no matter what the weather was.
Yeah.
And oh man, I have my mom jeans on now. And the mom jean, I think, is coming back into style, which that's why I saved my Calvins. Mom jeans forever. They're high rise, they're straight leg. And I heard great news that the flare is coming back. Do you remember in the 90s?
Oh yeah,
I love the
the
flare. Yeah, I love the flare. Old Navy. I used to rock my Old Navy flares in high school, and like all
bell
the
buns.
yeah, hell yeah, because the music
Yes.
of the 70s,
Yeah,
like as you know, was like
yeah,
the most groovy, and it was totally disco all the time in my house.
yeah. Lana said earlier when she was talking about the 80s that
Mhm.
and that they had good fashion. That was one of her favorite. I disagree with that. I think it's horrible.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
one is a little bit better, but there's nothing worse than what's coming up in the 00s when it comes to
I know you're right. I
oh wait.
Oh, see, here's some more mom jeans, just the
Yeah.
high waist, but then you could match it with like a fun crop top or a t-shirt, and us ladies, we love pockets, and they totally took pockets away from us. Like currently, we're finally getting pockets back in our jeans. And like I have like, I don't know who I'm gonna write, like the manufacturing corporations of America to be like, give me back my pockets. But yeah, but I agree with you. I really disliked the shoulder pads in the 80s. I
Oh,
didn't like having the feel to look like a linebacker. Like my shoulders aren't very broad, so I needed them in some outfits, but my mom like insisted that we had shoulder pads, and my sister and I were like, this is dumb. But yes, this is so cool to me because it's in our most favorite place of all places. And I found this just randomly. Oddities, being weird, came back. Maybe it never went away, but it came back with a force of 1,000 red suns. You remember the books, Goosebumps, all the mystery books. What was the name? Shoot, Tales from the Crypt, anything like that was super embedded into like Nickelodeon, all of our fun. You remember going to the book fair and there was like Goosebumps, and you could only and
book it.
oh yes, book
Yes, of course.
it.
Go
Book
ahead,
it.
man, getting your freaking 6 inchers.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, man,
Heck
I loved it.
yeah.
I'm a big book nerd. I loved it.
Oh,
Yeah, all
we
about it.
know we should have, we should ask the audience if they know who this is. But it always makes me giggle because I was a little girl when this happened, and learning what Lorena Bobbitt did. Not because, when you're like 11 years old, you giggle and you don't understand, relationships, and that she maimed her, other half because she was so angry with him. But just remembering what she did with his, like, remember that she just
It's like a
whipped it
wild
into
goose
a
chase,
wheel.
wasn't it? Like,
Yeah.
if I remember, I think I've seen like a movie on it or something.
Right. There was movies, there was, like investigation discovery or like Hallmark movie, like parody stuff. And that was another thing that was huge in the 90s because such bizarre things happened like this. And it was when the national news was starting to get big before like all of the outlets were like MSNBC, Fox. There was, we were just stuck with like the local stations, right? But this made news everywhere. And just again, like I said, being a little kid, I'm like, whoa. But in that picture, she looks confident. I wouldn't mess with her. Look at her.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't mess
Usually, I wouldn't mess with her. And okay, this is another, again, a sad, funny kind of thing. Who would have thought in our nation's capital, the mayor of one of the most important cities in the whole country would be busted for smoking crack? And we'll go back to Lana's decade for just 5 seconds. Remember the whole campaign, crack is whack?
Say
And
no to that.
Dare? Yeah,
Yeah.
Dare, right? And well, that was Dare the 90s? I think Dare was the 90s. But Marion Barry, oh my goodness. And I was like, how could he solicit crack and hookers like anonymously? Like how it didn't make any sense
It
to
was
me.
the 90s, Sherry.
Yeah, I
You gotta
guess.
do that. And I think the
There-
next scandal that you have coming up is even crazier
oh,
than
this is
one.
my this one I could.
Yeah.
Yes, again, I was 11. Again, Monica. For girls of a certain body type like myself, I looked like Monica Lewinsky. And she
Monica
was
Lewinsky's hot.
exactly. I think she's
Yeah.
hot. I think she's a total babe.
Yeah, I mean,
If I were, the commander in
the
chief,
president. I mean,
and
come on.
she was my intern, I probably would have had impure thoughts as well. I don't know that I'd necessarily act on them, but it did make me buy a blue dress, and it's hanging up in my closet as we speak. And yeah, girls like myself and her, the same, we have the same skin type and whatnot. And I was like, you go, girl. And again, we met people like Ken Starr, names that we would hear for the rest of our lives and get sick of and wish we never heard of. But at the same time, Billy Boy from Arkansas, he's a good-looking guy too, and we all knew who he was married to. And she's something. That lady is something. And
moving on.
Oh man, did you have a Tamagotchi?
Oh God, yeah, of course I did.
Okay.
Yes.
I did not have a Tamagotchi, but I thought they were the coolest thing in the whole world. I had Pogs. I had so many Pogs.
Oh gosh.
Did you play Pogs?
No.
Okay. It was another like dorky thing. So me and my friends, what you would do, you'd have this one really heavy one made out of metal, and you'd stack them all up, and it would be like fun designs, like your favorite wrestler or cartoon or whatever. And you'd have your big metal piece. I think it was called the slammer, and you'd hit it, and then if they like fell in a certain order, then you would get so many. And then, you would trade with your friends. Again, they were just made out of cardboard. So it was just another fun game.
Let me see that pong, 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 pong.
Yeah, and of course, gaming.
Yeah.
Console gaming. This is, what's that? Is that a Nintendo 64? Nerds, help. I just remember Super Nintendo.
Like, people are. I just noticed that there was comments coming up on the screen. I haven't been reading them.
That's okay. I just remember what I was talking about.
Ignoring you. I was just ignoring you guys. That's what was going on. I was paying attention and the glare and all this going on. But that's awesome. Not trying to speed you along either, but
yeah.
Speed you along. We got to get
worries.
through.
Of course. Right on.
But that was awesome. That was really fun, Sherry. What's up?
What's up?
Speaking of, I was saying Sherry's pieces that it was fun, like going all week. I'm sure we've all had fun looking at all this stuff and going down memory lane.
Yes.
And by far the worst fashion, and we'll talk about it later, is in the early 2000s. Just think about like talking about thong. That's when the thong came out. Like when you're showing a little piece and you wanted to show like the little triangle part in the back because you thought that was hot. Like you did that on purpose. You sit like that so your thong would show.
I know that it was all bad. It was kind of like trashy fashion. Trucker hats and your underwear hanging out. It was great. But yeah, the 2000s were great. I was fresh out of high school a few years, and the 2000s were my party year, so I had a great time. But to start off though, I went through a few of the athletes and I wanted to kind of put together some of the most influential athletes. And I know you asked for 3, but I mean, there was so much. I mean, in the 2000s, it just seemed like everything was just, all these athletes were at their peak, and it was just a great time for sports. Tom Brady, 3 Super Bowl wins in the decade, 2 Super Bowl MVPs, 6 Pro Bowl appearances, 2 NFL MVPs. I remember, and I don't know if you remember this, do you remember when Drew Bledsoe went down and then he kind of took over? They started their first playoff game. You see young Tom Brady running out of the tunnel, and it was just like, okay, who's this Yets? and he ends up being the GOAT. I mean, it was just it's kind of fun to sit back and kind of look at the fact that you're seeing history. This guy is doing things even I mean, he was doing things even until recently that nobody at his age has ever done in the NFL. So, definitely a cool time. Even if you don't like Tom Brady, awesome time in the NFL.
Nobody beat the Steelers more than Tom Brady. He's one of them. I
Yeah.
love me some Tom Brady. Cheers.
Yep.
Goat, man.
All right. So the golf. I'm not really big into golf, but this was a big deal in my family just because, we got a black guy coming out of he's, I think, what is he, Filipino, or I forgot what his
I think
nationality
it's like
or his
half.
race is. Either way, he was a
Yeah.
man of color that
Mhm.
was, he came to the scene. He was kicking everyone's ass in golf. You start seeing these videos of him golfing at like 6 years old. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
But even to this day, I mean, he's definitely fell off from his peak. But my mom, she will only watch golf if he is if he is on TV, which is hilarious to me. Do you have any good memories of
But
Tiger Woods out before what is it, pre club bashing?
yeah. See, he just was I was happy to see him return this year in the Masters.
Yeah.
So he's just like Tom Brady, like the one you showed before. It's still going, from this long. And all I think about when Tiger Woods is that he always wears red on Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Tiger Woods.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Yep. Thailand. Ed. Yes. Thanks, Ed.
Hi, Ed. I can't see your comment. I wasn't reading it either.
Serena Williams. Her and her sister. That's still another big thing. I mean, she retired, but anytime the Williams sisters were on TV, that was the thing that we were watching. She was just like an anomaly. She had those over 100-mile-per-hour serves. She was just killing it, and she burst out onto the scene, and I think there was a lot of 90s tennis players in the, you had Monica Seles and Anna Kournikova and Jennifer Capriati and all these women. And then, the 2000s is when you see like Serena and her sister peak doing the doubles and all that other stuff. And she made tennis fun to watch. If it's on TV, I'm gonna watch it. But I watched a lot of tennis when she was at her peak. So
Yeah. I think when you think of like the top women athlete, you automatically think of Serena Williams.
oh yeah, she's
Yes.
a goat. She is a goat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Kobe, the 2000s.
Oh my
Kobe. Uh, uh, he was amazing to watch. He was like a Michael Jordan 2.0. That's what I remember thinking. Like his style of play was just so similar to Michael Jordan's, and his intensity, and that, even before it was a term, the Mamba mentality, he always came on the court, game face. It was the old school thing. He wasn't anybody's friend, and he went out there to work. That during that decade, he averaged 28.2 points per game, almost 6 rebounds, 5 assists. He had an MVP and 4 titles, and quite a run with the Lakers. And it's such a shame that he's gone. I had so many great memories of watching basketball, and just in the 90s and the 2000s. So, do you have any good memories of Kobe?
Just sad ones now.
Yeah,
yeah, this was tried like that's. I think like sorry, I always do that. You could totally tell the difference when just like you straight up. I remember the day like when you heard about the accident.
Mm-hmm.
God, I keep bringing things down. No, I don't want to go there. Right? Yeah,
no, that's one of those things where where you were when it was. I remember it was on TMZ, and my husband's like, bullshit.
Yeah.
But TMZ comes out with all this stuff first now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else we got here.
I'm drinking alcohol.
Oh, so am I.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
2000s was a great time for music. I always have loved Outkast, and this particular song I can remember coming out, and Andre 3000 is just this quirky, eccentric guy that was just a genius with music, and I love the music video. Do you remember the music video with him in the jockey outfit?
Yes.
Yes. But yeah, definitely one of my favorite songs in the 2000s. I used to jam out to this.
Outcasts. Elite.
Yeah.
I love Outcasts.
And this one, of course.
Oh God, I love me some Eminem.
Oh man,
Yeah.
everybody loves
Yeah.
Eminem. He's just a master lyricist. I mean, I sit here and listen to rap music now, and I hate to sound dated and old, but
Just
he
say it 'cause it's
just,
true.
well, I mean, he just had a great way of putting words together and rhymes and stuff that actually made sense. You can understand, and he had a great flow. He's just a genius. Let's see what else we got here.
It's hard to not want to just talk about everything. You could talk about each one of these slides like forever, So
I know, like
I'm just
Black
trying to
Eyed
let it go.
Peas.
I mean, we'll be touching on themes throughout other themes too,
Yeah.
Touching
Yeah,
back.
this one here, the reason why I picked this one is I remember with this song when it was out, I went on a cruise with my family, and this was on the cruise ship, and it played all the time. This was the song. And so this takes me back to the cruise ship, and having a great time with my sister and partying, and just at a simpler time when, pre-kids and pre-marriage, just a really good time. I just remember having a great time partying to this song. And then movies. Who could forget Avatar? I think it's still one of the best or the highest grossing of all time on the top, at least the top 10. But it came out late 2000s, and I just remember watching this and just being mesmerized. It wasn't even a great movie or a plot, but I remember sitting there and being mesmerized by the graphics and how far we've come with CGI. So
Yeah.
being a tech geek for me, it was one of those things where I was like, this is amazing. So I could mute the movie and just watch it it's just visually stunning to me. And this is one of the movies I actually put it on there because it has sold so much and it does so well. It has done so well at the box office, but I have not seen one Lord of the Rings movie. So please don't.
Yeah, it's a top movie that I think that's another movie that I'm definitely more of a pothead, over Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So,
I couldn't sit through 3 hours of that. I would be passed out.
yeah, I'm way more hairy. Yeah.
Oh man. What do we have here? Pirates of the Caribbean. I was working at the movies when this came out. I was a projectionist, and this
cool
movie. Oh yeah, I mean, Johnny Depp was such a good pirate.
Yeah, he's a perfect pirate. I mean, come on. Yeah.
It's almost like he was in normal character for the entire series. Oh man. But definitely a good one. It grossed a lot at the box office, and the series itself was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Scandals! Who remembers Nipplegate? Who remembers it?
I do, of course.
Oh my god, and now when I think about it, I'm like, it's a nipple shield. We have people wearing see-through tops now. Wearing naked dresses on the red carpet, and now and people are in uproar over a damn nipple shield. So it's just funny how times have changed.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know if you remember when Winona Ryder was shoplifting. I just remember sitting there going, why do rich people steal? I don't know.
Yeah.
But that was definitely a crazy
because that's worth mentioning because that was what it was. Like people were like, why did you steal? Like you didn't have to. It's just like that's what made it a big story.
The thrill of the hunt, I don't know.
Yeah, but then she had to go through all that shame,
Yeah, for sure.
another great actress, though. If you don't know.
Yeah, this one here, I had to pick the biggest scandals, and because of where he is now, I just thought it was crazy that back in the day, these famous people were given way more of a benefit of a doubt, and now this guy is behind bars, and it took so many years.
Yeah.
I look at this, and I'm just in awe of how, how things were before, how, you know, how it was easy for you to just get off.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. We have the toys. So Tamagotchi is one that kind of slipped over from the 90s.
Yeah.
We have Polly Pocket, and we were talking about the American Girl doll. That's been around for a while. That is, yeah. I remember when my kids asked for one, I was like, this shit costs too much for a doll.
Yeah, you could see him at Target on the spot.
Yeah, do you remember Bop It?
Is that the thing that you jumped on?
I think so. It's just one of those where I remember seeing it and hearing about it and seeing the commercials. Baby Alive is still a thing now. My kids still ask for that. I remember Skip It. That was fun. The Razor scooter. I remember taking that with me to work when I worked at the mall. I used to have to run to the stock room. So I would take my Razor scooter and take it out, and I would be scooting through the mall to get stuff from the stock room because I worked in a kiosk. So that was fun. But, I know. But lots of good memories
good
there.
Time. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, this is the bad fashion we were talking about.
Oh, God, yeah.
So we have the cargo pants.
Horrible.
Trucker hats are pretty cool and trendy, but like the bedazzled jeans and the bucket hats, I don't know. I'm wearing velour today. I actually got this from the 2000s, so this is a fun one. Fun outfit.
I love it.
But those, yeah, definitely not breathable material. It's awful. The velour, terrible.
I keep adjusting my headband thing.
All right, it looks like that's everything. So let's bring everybody else back on.
Yeah, that was so much fun. Thank you guys. You guys killed that. I just wanted to say, like, I said, let's go through the eras, and we go through eras just like Sherry said. We always want.
What was that? You cut out.
Oh, that's okay. I was waiting for everybody to load back up. Are we all here?
Yeah, we are all here.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
But yeah, that was a really, really fun trip down memory lane. Lots of fun things.
Yes, it was.
Absolutely.
I'm definitely a little jealous of Sherry because I would have kicked ass at the 90s. That was my time. I was in high school.
Well, I graduated in 2000.
Yeah. I graduated in 97.
Good times.
You guys, I know we have this slideshow that's going here at the bottom of some of the things that we just talked about. I want let's move on to let's have some fun because that was great, but we have never learned. Do you guys want to play like a little game or something?
Heck yeah.
Have a little fun. I was having a lot of fun while you guys are doing your thing, so now you're going to have to really bear with me to do this. Now I'm on my own. So we had so much fun gathering all this stuff together, and I thought let's play a little game. So let me bring up something first. The first thing I'm going to do is movies. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to bring this into on.
Are we all solidarity, ladies?
You guys, talk among yourselves for a second while I do this. I'll be right. You guys don't leave. Everyone, just bear with me. It's not going to take that long. It might not take that long. All right, let's see. Present. Okay. Video help. Okay. Let me get this. Oh, this is going to be really bad.
Uh-oh.
No, because I never pause it on time. It's going to start playing, and it's going to, just go. Where did my thing go?
Do you want me to set us up?
Yeah. You see where it went? Right there. There we go. Oh, yeah. Dude, stop. All right. Is it at the beginning? All right,
Yeah.
let's see. All right.
Oh, no.
All right. Oh, wait. All right. Another. Pause it. Okay. All right. Did you guys, I asked you to get a paper and pen. Do you guys have a paper and pen ready?
Yes.
All right. So the first segment we're going to play is Name These Movies. I'm with my daughter all day, and I feel like I might as well have her help me so that I could work on this and spend time with
of
her.
course.
So
Mhm.
we're gonna do 3 movies at a time. I want you to just name the movie that she's doing, okay?
Okay.
And this is for 1 point because these are all right. It's coming, I promise you guys. Here we go.
Help me help you. You're killing me, Smalls. There's no crying in baseball. Say hello to my...
I put those like breaks in there so that when this happened, I had room to pause. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm sure. Well, Lysandra, what was the first one? Help me help you.
Jerry Maguire.
Got it. Did you guys have Jerry Maguire?
Yes.
Okay.
I did not.
All right. Lana, you're killing me, Smalls.
The Sandlot.
Yep.
That's what I got.
And Sherry.
Um,
What was her last one?
A League of Their Own.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was that.
Yeah.
Crying baseball. Yes. Awesome. So did you guys get all of those?
Yes.
Yes. I'm
Yep.
sure that. Okay. So I'm gonna write that down while you get your next one. Hold on.
These are mine.
No, my marker.
little friend. Here's Johnny. You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Did you?
I
first
didn't
one
get the first
was-
one.
First one was say hello to my little friend.
Oh,
Oh, let me do.
Oh.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. We'll just go like the first. Lysandra, what's the first one?
That was Scarface.
It sure was.
Yep.
Okay. Number 2.
Scarface.
The Shining.
Oh yeah, here's one. Okay, yeah. I wrote them down here. Haha. See, I was working. Okay. Oh. I was just getting my dry erase board. See, I write it down. The score. And then what's the last one? Shoot your eye out, kid.
Christmas Story.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. They get harder. I promise. This is like
okay.
warm up. You're just at the tip here.
Okay.
I feel the need for speed. Top that. My precious.
What was the second one?
Top that.
Oh my gosh.
Top that. Top that. I don't really give about trying to top that.
I'm perplexed.
That's okay. You're doing
I know that one. I know that one.
I do
all right,
not.
so what was number 1? I feel it. What was it?
What, to top
Oh,
that?
I feel the need for speed.
Oh, I know that one. It's Top Gun.
Yes.
Yep, I got that.
Mhm.
Okay. Top that.
I don't know that one.
It's Teen Witch.
Teen Witch.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh.
I didn't know that one either.
That's okay.
No.
Listen, so that. Okay. We'll give you my note for that one. And then My Precious.
Well, that's from Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to name which one of them?
No.
Okay. Woo!
All right. Let's go to the next one.
To me, you are perfect. If you're a bird, I am a bird. This is Sparta!
What? are getting harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to make it a game, All right. To
Can
me,
I
you
guess
were
the
perfect.
Sparta one?
Oh no, that's the only one I knew. Damn.
I don't even know that one.
To me, you're perfect.
me,
Love
you're-
Actually.
No.
Oh gosh, I haven't seen that since Jesus was small.
No, I never saw that one.
You're a bird. I'm a bird.
No.
No,
If you guys don't know this one, I'm gonna die.
no, I swear to
The
God.
Notebook.
I never seen The Notebook.
Man,
think I've seen that
I'm
one.
not
I gotta
a-
go, you guys.
I think I've seen that once.
Yeah. Yeah. This is Sparta. I didn't know that one.
Isn't that
Isn't-
300?
Yeah, 300.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one I knew too.
Yeah, I was trying to think like just because I didn't know it didn't mean you guys didn't know it. So it was really
Mhm.
trying to do things like that. I did not know that one.
I remember
But I
seeing that one in
definitely
the
knew
theater.
Notebook, and I definitely knew Love Actually.
Mhm.
All right.
That's funny.
Oh, so-
Why so serious? I'm sorry that people are so jealous of me. E.T. phone home.
Aww,
Oh, that was so cute. I can't get over the cuteness of the clues.
I know. What was that? What was the first one?
Why so serious?
Yeah, why so serious?
Oh, that's like
That's
I'm
an
I know
easy
this one, but I
yes.
I could see it and
Me
Mhm.
too.
picture
Me
it.
too.
Why so serious?
Okay, so do you want me to just tell you guys? Or do
Yeah.
you guys
Yeah.
tell me why so serious? The Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Thunder.
That one I got.
Mean Girls is number 2.
That's what I
And
got.
obviously, E.T. That was
Yeah. I got the
got
first
Mean
one.
Girls.
E.T.
I got the
I forgot
first and the last
before.
one.
I'm just gonna make up what I want at the end. You know.
I got Mean Girls.
Yeah, I got question mark in the middle.
Play it.
Wow. More than one piece
No,
of paper.
I am your father. Go ahead and make my day. Walks on, walks off.
I think that's last one.
I
Yeah.
got them all.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
That one was easy.
Yeah, that was the easy one.
All right. Star Wars, right?
Mhm,
I
mhm.
honestly, I didn't know. Go ahead and make my day. I had
Is
to look
that
up.
Dirty Harry?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
I didn't. I mean, I've heard the
Yeah,
name
I
before.
got
I didn't
that.
know it.
I've seen all the
And then
Dirty Harrys.
obviously that
I
last
like
one
Karate
was
Kid.
Karate
Yeah,
Kid.
Karate
Yeah.
Kid.
Yes. All
Mhm.
right. Well, that was name that period.
That was
All
fun.
right.
That was
That was
great.
fun.
That was a good one.
Awesome.
That was a
All
really
right,
good one.
That's not all. I got like 3 more games.
What?
I got like a couple more games, you guys. Come on. We only did movies. We gotta do music, right? We gotta do music. Give them out-
Goodbye, paper.
Gotta give it past milk. Oh, let's go. Let me see. Do I have a clip for something? Yes, I do. I have another game that I'm definitely not gonna be able to do, but I'll try it. All right. Well, this one we'll just move this out. I can take. Can we just remove this thing out of here? Okay, yeah, awesome. If you want to put, we could do back to our 3 screen, and I'm just gonna give you some questions. I'm just gonna read them off to make it easy. Okay. All right. We'll stay a little bit in. I don't know if anyone would know this one, but if you know it, just say it.
Okay.
What is the name of Andy's toy destroying next door neighbor in Toy Story?
Sid?
Sydney.
Yes!
I was just gonna say Sydney or Sid. Yeah.
Way to go, Mom.
I have a little boy that watched
Yes.
a lot of Toy Story.
Yes, way to go, Moms.
I don't know if you'll know that. Okay, one of the famous things. Now I'm cheating because we like cheater and cheater. Okay, and this is a great movie. Something About Mary with Cameron Diaz. Did you guys, or do we all see that movie? Know that
Yes.
movie a little
Yeah,
bit?
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Okay, so I have a couple questions on that because that's one of my favorite movies. I think it's so funny. Do you guys remember what Mary's boyfriend's name was?
Woogie.
Yes, 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 yes.
Wow.
What does Maida, remember, have to have? What does she eat after sex?
Who? Magda?
Yes.
Oh, shoot.
Magda. I wrote Maida.
Oh, crap. I actually don't know that one.
Okay, I have to get some memory.
Do you have any like clues?
I'm failing.
It's 3 flavors. So it's
Ice cream?
goes away.
Is it Neapolitan?
It's a
ice cream?
banana split. It's a banana split.
Curses.
I have. Okay, so hold on a second. I have some more questions. I have to get them out. All right. Are you guys fans of Rocky?
A little bit.
Okay. Do you remember the holiday that Rocky fought Drago in?
4th of July?
No.
I mean, there's not that many holidays.
Christmas?
Yes. There you go.
Okay.
You're definitely not going to know what his pet turtles are. I wonder if anybody would know that. What professional wrestler guest appeared in Rocky 3 to have an exhibition fight with Rocky?
Is it the
Is
Hulk?
it Mr. T?
Oh.
Mr. T?
Hulk Hogan. Yes.
Oh, Hulk.
Oh, Hulk Hogan?
Yes.
This one, did you ever see Big Trouble in Little China?
No.
No.
It's been forever. Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
It's been a
These
long
questions
time.
are hard. I know these questions are hard. Who was the crime family in the Goonies?
Oh, I should know this. Oh my gosh.
And another one of the Goonies is what was the name of the pirates? The map that they found. Do you remember what the name of the pirate was?
Oh,
The
thank you, Ed.
Fratellis.
Thank you, Ed.
Fratelli?
Yes,
Yeah.
that was the crime
Telly
family.
Brothers.
Okay.
And the pirate's name is One-Eyed Willie.
One-Eyed
Ew.
Willie?
Oh,
Yeah.
I should have remembered that. Yikes.
Right? Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Let's move on really quickly to finish the lyric. I'm going to give you each a lyric. It won't be too hard. I'm going to start it, and then you guys are going to try to finish it, okay?
Okay.
Don't be so excited.
Look at Lon is going to jump
Lonnie,
through
you're
the
going
screen.
first just for that. Ready? You
Yeah.
got this one too. Ready? All right, stop. Collaborate and listen.
Vanilla
Ice is my
Ice.
brand new
Brand new invention.
invention.
Yep.
Ice Ice Baby.
Ice, ice, baby, vanilla ice.
No, you're supposed to see the next lyric.
Oh, do you want me to play it? I got it in my playlist.
Wait, go ahead. Okay, go ahead and finish it. Sorry. I was like,
I don't even know where she left off.
Yeah, Lysandra got too excited. She
I know.
got
We
too
both were like,
excited.
That's okay, but we always
Like,
have
I
to do
thought we
it
were
extra,
going
like-
one at a time.
all right,
I'm
stop,
confused.
collaborate, and listen.
Ice
Yeah.
is back with a brand new invention. Something, grabs
Something
a hold of me
grabs a hold of
tightly.
Something grabs a hold of me tightly. That's it. Now that you guys don't have those ones, I don't know if you're going to know any of these ones.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
no.
see. Let's see. Throw them
Wait.
at me.
Okay, you might know this one. It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took my
Oh,
Love.
love away.
yes. What's next after that?
Oh.
I go out every night and sleep
Sleep all day since you took your love away from
Away
yes.
from
Took
me.
your-
Nothing compares to you.
Yep. That was actually written by Prince.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
it was.
Yes.
That is a
All right. You guys are
well-known
getting
fact.
warmed up now because I know I'm not so much. I know you guys are about to get this one. You ready?
Oh no.
By now, you should have somehow realized what we gotta do.
Wonderwall.
You guys
Oasis.
like you're supposed to say, I don't believe that anybody. You guys forget it. I'm not gonna
We're
make you
terrible at
do
this
it. You
game.
guys absolutely suck at naming that song.
I don't
Fuck it, man.
believe that
Continue that
anybody
song.
feels the way
I'm
you
better
do
off
about
naming
me
the
now.
song.
Another
songs.
slideshow, you guys.
You know,
I give up
everybody
on that.
makes up their own lyrics to music.
This is
when
true.
it comes-
Yeah.
That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. Okay. I got something else to bring up. Hold on a second. All right, hold on. Let me do this up here. This is gonna be fun. Wait, all right, hold on. Where's my mouse? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys some old pictures of people back in the day, and you're just gonna tell me who they are, okay?
All right.
This should be simple, but the hard part will be me pausing it because I didn't give myself a.
Oh, I could do it for you. I got you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Is he up? Yeah. All right, there we go.
Oh, Charles
I'm
Barkley.
keeping score now.
It's
Then I'm keeping.
Charles
This is a
Barkley.
real game. Those were all like just practice. This is real. I'm
That's
taking
totally
score.
Charles Barkley.
That's Charles Barkley.
Chuck.
Yes.
Big
No
Chuck.
doubt. Chuck.
Yeah.
How serious he looks.
Okay, so that's
Oh,
Is
crap.
that Ed in Columbus? Oh, sugar.
I can give you guys a hint on this person. I
Yeah,
think
give us a hint.
if you're a wrestling fan, you should know that. No,
Oh, is this
Oh,
the
no.
Miz? Is this the Miz?
no.
The
This
Edge.
is LA Knight.
Oh, that's
God.
LA Knight.
Holy
Does it look-
crap.
I don't know. You guys, it's according to my
That-
notes. today.
I
That
know
does
who
not
what
look
LA
like
Knight
LA
looks
Knight.
like, and that is a
Oh.
very,
You see him
very
now?
different.
Okay.
Yeah.
He looks
All
a little different
All right.
now.
Just
That's
a
right.
smidge.
Let's go on to the next one. All right. I'll give you a hint. We're staying in the wrestling realm. I was trying to put that out there for you guys. So,
Is that Sami Zayn? No. The Undertaker.
yeah.
Oh my
That's the
gosh, he was a
Undertaker?
little baby ginger?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
Wow.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Aww.
Who
That's
is
Donovan
it?
Mitchell.
That's it. That's it.
That's Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, his
It
face
is.
looks the
Isn't
same.
it
He has a baby face.
I
Oh
know.
my goodness.
So
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
That's The
about
Rock.
it. Think about it. Who said
Yeah,
it's The
totally
Rock?
The Rock. Yeah. The hair gave it away.
I'm too good at this.
You're
are
way
good at
good.
this.
You are so good.
Kill it. There you
Uh-oh.
go.
Look
think
at
you
that
got me.
dimple.
So cute.
Cute.
What
You know-
industry?
Yeah, who is this?
Okay. I think that's another wrestler. That is another wrestler. But yeah.
Cody
John
Rhodes?
Cena.
Yeah. I was gonna say when it hits you, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I see it. Yeah. So
No
cute.
idea.
So cute. No.
Is that Carrot Top?
No, no, it was
Oh my god.
not. That was great.
Nope.
Oh man,
Um,
we
I'm
did a
terrible at this
clue.
game.
Super famous.
Is it Taylor Swift?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
lord! It just said Carrot Top. I'm gonna catch
Tay
hell
Tay,
for
that's
that.
How
Tay
curly
Tay.
her
I mean,
hair
All the
is.
Carrot Top
Swifties
from
are
now
gonna
on.
come at me
It's
now.
Carrot Top. It's absolutely.
Oh, the Swifties are gonna ban you forever. Jeez. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Is that
Ah.
the Miz?
This one you may have to look at it.
What
Do
industry?
we have a hint?
I'll just have G's moved in silence like lasagna.
Oh, Eminem. That's Eminem, right?
Not Little Wayne,
Oh,
but who like that? It's Baker Mayfield.
oh,
Yeah.
oh,
The
right.
face. I could see the
Okay.
face.
Yeah.
And
I don't know why I came
Cute.
up with that. I don't know why. But he said
Hmm.
that. Remember, he said that at a press conference.
Yes, he did. He
Yeah.
did.
yeah.
Oh,
That's-
Pete.
Oh,
that's
that's an
good.
easy
Come on.
one.
Peyton, he doesn't age.
Manning.
He
No,
was the same.
it's
Yeah.
just his forehead gets bigger as he
Same
gets
forehead.
older.
Oh,
That's the
Kelsey.
Kelseys.
Jason
Those are the
and Travis
Kelseys.
Oh, yeah. Look
Aw,
how cute they are.
so
He
cute.
needs to get his ass in a Browns uniform.
I knew you guys were you'd all just was like, oh, we're just like watching the slideshow now. It's
This
fun.
is
It's
just
so cute.
fun. Oh my goodness, who is that?
Okay.
Is that Darius Garland?
Is it
Look again. Let me
is
make
it
sure.
Denzel Ward?
That's Denzel Ward. Yes. Denzel
Yes!
Ward.
Is it really? Oh,
Yes.
Come on.
Yes. Same eyes.
So cute.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His face hasn't changed either. Look at his face.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he still has a butt chin.
He does have a chin butt.
He does. I love it.
Russell Wilson?
I know this, and I can't. The name is on the tip of my tongue. This is Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he was
Okay.
an appearance in where he was.
That's
or
my.
what-
Oh, I'm
that's my
picturing
friend.
You
him
need to go on a
bald.
game show with this for money.
Yeah,
Oh my
you
God.
do. You're
This
pretty
would
Be a
good.
millionaire.
That's Brett Favre.
Yeah.
He hasn't changed either.
Right.
He still has the dull stare of a dairy cow.
Truth.
Oh, it's so cute. I just love the little
That's
kid
LeBron.
pictures.
I love the no teeth.
No,
Nope.
Mm-mm.
that's not LeBron.
Mm-mm.
Keep looking. Keep looking.
I don't know.
When I tell you guys, you're gonna be like,
Yeah, I know.
oh, why?
Is that Miles Garrett?
Yeah.
Oh, aw.
Spirit?
I wouldn't have gotten that in forever. Mm-mm.
No.
That is so
I feel like he
cute.
came out of the womb big.
He does.
Like he should be more muscular or something.
Yes, he did. Poor mom.
I know.
I can see who that is.
Lord.
Like a
I
tiny
think this is a what? I think this is a wrestler.
Charlotte Flair? No, it's a boy.
I don't know any
Good one.
wrestlers besides The Undertaker, Lou,
Oh, come on!
Hulk Hogan.
Look at her. She's
She's
like
I don't know.
Marilyn Manson now. Isn't that
Rhea Ripley?
Yeah,
That's Rhea Ripley?
Yeah,
I
she's
don't know
blonde.
who
right
Rhea
there.
Ripley
It's
is.
right there, isn't it?
I am
Oh
learning.
my gosh. Yeah, she
That
doesn't
is
look.
Rhea Ripley.
So she does herself up in.
Goth-like.
Mhm.
Nick
Oh, Nick
Chubb.
Chubb. Oh, Nick
His
Chubb
face
looks the
doesn't change.
same.
And look, he's smiling.
I love that.
Nick
Yeah.
Chubb smiling.
That's so rare.
That is rare.
What about these
Familiar.
guys?
Is this
Wrestling
wrestling
again?
related? Huh?
I think this I think these are the guys that fought the guy that won. The guy that
Roman
ended the story.
Reigns and the Usos, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh,
It
yeah.
says
I need a handicap. I don't know any wrestling. Except,
Look
you know,
at them.
that
So
is awesome.
tiny.
I love this. Well, this is kind of just for everyone. Because it is like, I know some of you guys would know some. I wouldn't have known some of these people. None of them.
Mhm.
What about this guy though? Come on, this guy's a stud. Look at that guy right there. Okay, I'll give you guys a hint.
Yeah.
One day he will coach.
Is that Kevin?
That's Kevin
No.
Stefanski.
No, I
No, it's not
I
Kevin
was
Stefanski.
kidding. I was kidding. I just
No.
wanted to get a rise out of her.
He's my goat of coaches.
Bill Belichick.
Wow, he looked like a
Handsome.
yes.
He did.
That's why I didn't
I've never
understand
seen
what I
him.
was looking at.
Handsome.
You can
ish.
still
He
see
still
him.
has the same
Right?
scowl.
Same
Yeah.
scowl. It's just a little relaxed.
Yeah, it's
Right?
not as wrinkly. It's still scowly.
Golly. Making up words. We're getting tired.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
I know, this is another wrestler. I put a ton of wrestlers in here.
Oh my
Um,
god.
This is I don't know. I'll have to tell you guys if you don't know.
Wait. Oh. No. You got me on this
Where did I
one.
put my answer sheet?
Do we have another clue?
Becky Lynch.
That's
Becky
Becky.
Lynch.
Oh,
that make sense?
They changed their hair.
I see it now. Her hair's all red now.
Yeah, she's all red.
Oh my god. That was a good one.
Cute. She's so cute there, though.
Larry Bird.
Yes.
Yeah, that's easy.
I look down, look up, and sounds like Larry Bird.
I
at
promise I
that.
haven't seen these slides. This is my first.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
You couldn't
Yeah.
see him.
That looks like LeBron.
That does look
No.
like LeBron, but
No.
We're in basketball though. This one's James Harden.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
Hmm.
I think so, yeah.
Snoop.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop.
I love this. I love this. Yeah. Look at him. Like,
He's
come
so
on.
cute.
he's adorable.
You know, picture day hasn't changed in how
I know.
many years? It's the same.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's Barry Bonds, but for a second it looked like O.J. Simpson for a second.
I was like, wait a
That's
minute.
Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
Are you trying to duke
Yeah.
me?
No.
A-Rod.
Yeah.
His face hasn't changed
Mhm,
either.
No.
mhm.
Mm-mm.
That's
Is that Ray Lewis?
what's his
Yeah.
step? Yeah, I was like
I
that.
knew it. I'm like, he has the stare of a killer since he was in high school.
You know, I was singing the same thing.
Mm-hmm. That's totally Ray Lewis.
Mm,
Mm.
mm.
Mm-hmm. Look at that stare.
That is Ocho Cinco.
Future Hall of Famer.
Yep.
He looks the same. That's I like it.
Yep. I was
These
gonna say-
girls are getting us.
Mhm.
This is a race car driver.
Oh, Danica.
Danica.
I don't think there's many of them. But
Yeah, Danica. Her hair is still fab. Ab fab.
Yeah.
Get that serious photo.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think this is Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
we must
Oh.
change this
Oh.
slide.
How did I have time to put the paper.
Oh,
in.
there's
Oh,
LeBron.
there we go.
Okay.
LeBron,
There's
yeah,
LeBron.
Oh, thank you.
Now you know the face.
That was a good palate cleanser. Thank
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
thank
we
you.
needed that.
God.
Thank
you. We
you.
did. Thank you.
God,
Wipe
I
that
didn't
out.
wanna upchuck my beer.
I
Thanks
know.
for that.
Yikes.
Mhm.
All right. Sorry, guys. This is the last
Jennifer
one.
Lawrence.
Yeah, J Law.
Oh my
Her
gosh.
name,
Yeah.
It looks like her name would be Becky, doesn't it? Like if you
Yeah.
ever named her.
Wow, Becky
Oh
with the good
my
hair.
God,
She looks like a
Becky.
Becky.
Yes.
She looks like a Becky.
You guys, I have to show you guys something real quick. This is done. This thing. Oh my god. This
We're done?
Yeah, this
Yep.
slideshow is done.
All right, we're good. I got you.
Oh, thank you. So guys, let me just show sorry guys. Next time I'm not gonna do this.
What do you want to put up?
It's on my computer.
Okay.
Not one quick thing because
I'll remove these from the studio if you want.
perfect.
Oh wait, no, those won't let me. You have to remove them. But just add it and then I can present it for you.
Okay. I just wanted to show you guys this clip that I made. All right, that's really nice stuff here. How much is this?
I don't think that will fit you.
Yeah, well, I didn't ask you if it would fit. I asked you how much it was.
Maria, how much is that? Well, that's very expensive.
Pretty
what
woman.
is it? Oh, hi. Do you remember me?
Oh,
No.
Oh, yeah, I was here yesterday. You wouldn't wait on me?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Do you work on commission?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I just want to say, big mistake. Huge. Big. I'm going shopping now.
yeah.
Yeah, that was it. So
yeah.
that was Pretty Women.
Yes,
Pretty
it
Women.
was.
Yep,
That's
pretty
it,
woman.
That
Yes.
was.
And one more thing. Oh, it's always one more thing, and then we could talk, and then we could. Oh, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I know we kind of dragged, went a little bit longer, but everybody did such a great job on their eras. Woo, woo, woo. I would buy their tickets, every ticket, 80s, 90s, and 00s. You guys killed it. So I really enjoyed that. So sorry, but I don't like to go too long. That's why I'm trying to rush everyone.
Where do we want to go next?
Oh, sorry, guys. I just wanted to bring up, oh, well. If Ed in Columbus is listening, I'm trying. I had him bring me do a video. Let me just say something really quick. Then I was so scared in making this podcast today to add any music, and it's so hard to talk about these eras and not listen to music, hear the music because of copyright issues. I'm gonna be honest. Like I feel like if I put
That's true.
yeah. So that's why I had to. You guys had to listen to me read them and done. I don't know, because I just didn't want it to get tagged. And
Right.
he sent me a video and had music in the background, so I was scared to put it on. Then he sent me another one, but anyways, I'll make it in a reel later. But of course, he had some awesome hits on that. But
All right.
that was an awesome show, you guys. Before I want to give you guys a chance to make any points that you had about any of the eras, because I know I kind of rushed us through that slideshow part. So if you girls want to say anything about anything that stood out to you, or any points that you didn't get a chance to say.
So
No,
much was covered, and it was
I
a
felt
great
like-
time.
Yeah,
Lots
I
of
think
great
I got it all
memories.
out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Very good, everybody. It was good.
Oh, team.
Awesome.
So
Well-
we wanted to with closing, we wanted to give a big thanks to all of our friends
Mhm.
that interacted with us while we were trying to get the show put together. So Yvette had put something pretty cool together for us to close the show out. But did you want to make any final points or call to actions or anything like that before we go?
Just like thank you guys. I always say because we all really appreciate it so much. It really does make us happy because we take a lot of time to do this. And so thank you for that. We have a lot more coming up. You guys know it. We're gonna go to the David and Joko softball tournament. I can't freaking wait.
I am so excited for that.
Me too.
Squad Pod's coming back on next week, July 11th, or not, June 11th.
June 11th,
right?
2 weeks.
Be back on. They're going to be covering a lot more wrestling. I know that a lot of people like that. Sherry's going to be helping me a lot. We just have so much fun. It's like, oh my God, I just sounded like, I don't know.
Let's give our huge thank you out here.
Yeah.
Of course.
Everybody who replied to our post, thank you.
Oh my God!
Wow.
I have to put my
Lana.
I have the horsey ribbons behind me still.
I love it. I love it.
My blue ribbon. What a dork.
So serious.
What?
I would wear those silver shoes now, seriously.
They were hot.
They were hot.
Oh, look at the little
Look at
punum
that,
on her.
the punum
Oh,
girl.
look at that basketball queen. Yes, there she is.
So cute.
Unforgettable.
We got a few more seconds. Thanks for stopping by. We had a great time.
That was so great.
Yeah.
Yvette.
Oh my goodness.
Looks like little Ella.
Yeah.
Totally.
All right.
Nice.
Good night.